It's the first time ever. It only took 203 episodes and 4 years, but TequiLadies is now live on YouTube.
Yep.
And for our very first guest, we've got Luis from Tequila Carrera. Luis, welcome to
Hmm.
TequiLadies.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone.
So we
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me here. We love talking about what we do, and thank you for giving us a platform to do so.
anytime. I mean, the platform thing is it's a tough thing right now, but we do two things to start every show. Thing number one is we do this thing called Smile Like an Asshole, where you have to smile for 10 seconds straight. We typically tell our guests if you have a bottle, hold it up and just smile. I will count to 10. I'm going to skip the number six because we always skip the number six, and we will go from there.
All right. I
Okay.
have the old bottle.
Oops, I think I just let somebody in as a guest, which I didn't mean to do. So I'm going to have to
Oops.
figure out what I just did. This is how it's
Yeah,
going to be,
I
though,
think
because we're
I
learning.
think that's my I
What's
think
that?
that's our social media
It's
person,
Angie. It's Angie.
Angie.
Hello,
Yeah.
Angie. I do
Angie.
need to add you as a participant, but the good news is I think you can remove yourself because I can't figure out how to remove you. So um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe don't be there.
Oye, Angie,
Oh,
And is Luis
Angie, ¿te podría
freezing
salir?
up?
I'm
Es
sorry.
que creo que mandaste la me. I'm freezing up.
You're freezing. Yeah.
You said I'm freezing up.
Yes.
Yep.
Um,
Try
is that
again.
better? No, it's not
Okay,
better.
so
All right.
I do need to figure out how to kick Angie out. Or Angie, would you?
Angie, te podría salir. Es que esta es la invitación para
Oh,
nosotros que
there.
Angie,
She
somos los
got
got
it.
it.
participantes. There you go.
So we're
There you go.
learning. We're learning. It's all just one big learning experience today. But
You
why
are
don't
live
we?
with the Techie Ladies and Luis.
Yeah, we're
I
live.
think I think I've smiled for more than 10 seconds though.
I know, but now we have to do it the right way.
Well, we got to
Okay.
count. We got to count. That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
All
I'm
right.
doing this correctly, apparently we have two people live on YouTube, and let me see what is going on with Instagram. I don't know if
But the
it's
cool thing
working.
is that after this is recorded, it's going to go to all these different social media platforms, which is pretty much where everybody watches it most of the time because they can't all be live with us.
Right.
So I think it's going to be really great. Plus, we're going to have a much larger audience,
Correct. That's
much
the
larger.
theory. That's the theory. But
Hmm.
anyway, let's try this, and we'll persevere because the worst case scenario is we just post it later and we try again. But anyway, let's have cool content. Forget the platform for a second. Let's just get it rolling. So,
Yeah.
like you said, first thing we do in every show, other than complain about YouTube, is we smile like an asshole. So hold up a bottle. I will count to 10. We're gonna skip the number six. I don't have a bottle with me. Heidi doesn't have a bottle with her. I do have
I
something
have the
special.
old bottle.
You have an old bottle. I do not have an old
I
bottle.
brought it with me to California. You have it somewhere in your bar,
I
but
don't. That's the funny thing. I just checked, and I do not have it.
oh,
I think I
okay.
forgot it. But what I do have is something very special in my hand, and I will explain what this is
Gotta
later. Heidi knows what this
Okay.
is. Don't tell anyone. But estamos listos?
Listos.
Yep.
Okay. Ready, set, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, no seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Cheers. I don't even think we
Cheers.
have to do that anymore now that we're on YouTube. I don't think we have to do that anymore, but that's okay. Thing number two that we like to do that rhymed is say what we're drinking and who we're cheersing to. We never make our guests go first. So, Heidi, why don't you kick it off and then I will go, and then Luis, it'll be up to you. So, Heidi, what are you drinking?
I'm having Tequila Carrera Blanco, and I'm gonna cheers to my incredible sisters. I'm here in California with my mom. She's 98. I'm helping out, kind of giving them a little break and enjoying time with my mom. But I just want to say thank you to them so much for everything they do because it is a lot and it's very emotional too because we all love my mom very much. So cheers to my sisters.
To your sisters. Cheers.
Mhm.
salud.
And you are
Salud.
drinking the Carrera Blanco?
Blanco. Yeah, and salute to my mom, Luz Macias Mia,
Salud.
98 years old. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Wow. We've had
Mhm.
two episodes of TequiLadies for every 1 year of her life.
Yeah.
So There you go.
Yeah.
I am drinking something very special. This was just sent to me during the holidays, and it is aged for 3 years and 8 days. Uh-oh, Luis just went away. Hopefully he comes back, but you and I can just keep talking.
He can
This was
click on the
aged
link.
3 years and 8 days, and it is a 52% extra añejo.
In
And
American oak bourbon barrels
In
from
American
the
oak bourbon
Highlands.
and it is the what might become the TequiLadies high proof extra añejo. I haven't tried it yet. I know I should
Oh,
be
you
using
haven't? Oh, good. I'm
No,
glad.
no. Well, because I like to do things live. You know me. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Wow, the nose is pretty wild, and I'm not even doing it justice just by like hitting it here. That's what she said. And I am going to cheers to Andrea from Chixa because she's awesome, and it was not her birthday today, but I pretended that it was. So happy birthday to Andrea.
Happy birthday. Let me know what you think.
52%, huh? Whew. It's good.
I know.
It's very
But
good.
I thought it was like really nice for 52% for an extra añejo. I thought it was really nice.
I think it's really nice, period.
Mm-hmm.
Being an extra añejo is very cool, and being a high proof extra añejo is very cool. I think if someone told me that's a high proof XA, I would be surprised just because it doesn't drink harsh, you know?
No. And I immediately thought of like bourbon drinkers are going to really, really, really like this.
Right. Yeah. It definitely gives a bourbon, but there's agave in it somehow, which is very cool.
Yeah, it still has that sweetness. I had like a little sip of it, but it was after I had already eaten some stuff. So I meant to try it again in the morning with a fresh palate, and I didn't get around to it before I left.
I'm sorry. You know, there's one thing about Mexico is that you can never get good Wi-Fi. So I apologize for that. So
when in Mexico, there's Mexico time and Mexico Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Also,
we know that Phil was able to join the chat, so we love that. It rhymed. It shows that he's able to join, which is a good thing. He's our first audience member officially that we know of, so that's really cool.
Although he should get something.
It says 6 people are watching, which is much lower than we normally get. But hey, we know that people are able to see it, and we love that.
And considering we don't have nearly the followers on YouTube yet that we have on Instagram, because not everybody has like understood that this is where we're going to be now. This is really great. And plus, this is a historical episode.
This is historic. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah.
We did our cheers. It's time for Luis to do his. What are you drinking, and who are you cheersing to? I should cheers to Phil. You know what? I'm cheersing to Phil. Fuck it.
Cheers to Phil.
So what I'm gonna be drinking today is our brand new Carrera Taona.
Ooh.
And honestly, this has been a tough month for my family. The past month, my grandmother, she passed, so I wanted to drink in honor for her. So she actually has been one of the most important women in the history of tequila, because she widowed when she was 30. She had 6 kids, and then she took over the family company.
Hold on.
She had 6 kids before the age of 30?
At 30 years old, she had 6 kids.
Oh,
and she widowed.
Gosh.
And was a widow. How old was her husband? Was he her age?
33.
Jesus Christ.
She had to be like constantly pregnant from the age of like 20.
Yes. And I mean, she was the one that actually put us on the map, and the one that put the company where it is, because she never married again. So she widowed, she never married again, and she worked. She worked until my dad and my uncles were able to take over the company. So, I mean, imagine being a woman leading a company filled in an industry with men in the 50s, 60s.
No,
I can't.
So women were allowed to vote in Mexico in the 50s. So you can imagine how much of a different culture today, because today you see a lot of women in positions of power. But back then, I mean, much more than before, honestly.
Still not.
Wow.
So that actually right there on the top, that's a brand that's not really very commercial, but we do make in honor of her. It's called La Gran Señora. So, but that's part of the family umbrella
So
of
that's in
brands.
honor of her, La Gran Señora.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
name of the tequila, or is that a carrera like kind of?
No. That's a whole brand. It's got its own thing going on.
Oh,
Uh,
that's awesome.
but it's part of the family umbrella, and we've got a couple of brands under the umbrella. But what I do personally and what I'm involved hands on is with the Carrera brand only.
So okay, so just for people who are just joining, you have a grandma or had a grandma who recently passed,
Yes.
who
Yes.
had 6 kids by the time she was 30. So my mom
Yeah.
would love to have her as a daughter because I have given her 0 kids that we know of. And she also had a husband who she lost who was in his 30s. And then at 30 years old with 6 kids, what did she do? Did she start a tequila brand? Like what was going on there?
So she started working in the tequila company, but there was nothing like today because it was barely like a very very small factory. It had that, like it was way before the tequila boom. So tequila was just a regional drink that people used to make just for a living, like, and it wasn't glamorous or anything. So
Wow.
she because my grandfather, he was an only kid. So,
Wow.
and my great grandfather, he was in the politics, so he didn't do anything tequila related until, I mean, the thing that with my grandmother and what helped her the most is that she's been a part of families. So she's part of the Cuervo family tree, but she's also
Oh,
part of the Orendain family tree.
Oh shit, she's
wow.
And
very.
then
Oh my
and
gosh.
then
She has some
my
good blood.
grandfather and my grandfather is part of the Camarena family tree. So, you know, it's a lot of times when like most of the people are like, it's funny to me now because everyone's got pedigree, everyone's got family history, everyone's got all these kind of things, and it's honestly, I feel like it's such an overrated aspect of tequila right now because everybody has it, right? Like
Well,
Well,
it's
you
I
have
long
don't.
some
enough.
exceptional tequila artistry genes in your blood with all of those different like families involved. Cuervo, Orandane, Camarena. I mean, anyone else that we should know about?
Salsa, yeah, the
I was gonna
salsas,
say you're one
Salsa.
salsa
Okay.
away from the trifecta
yeah.
there. And so you have all like there. Those are some of the big hitters of tequila, which obviously comes with big expectations. You come in with a last name Camarena. I got to imagine there's added pressure there to be either good at tequila or in tequila.
You
And
know what it means to be a
what does
seventh
it mean?
generation?
What does it
What?
mean?
It
Tell
means
us.
that that I have a lot of family, and the part that I'm left with is worth this much. So I have to do my own thing. It's not like I can go and retire and live on the beach because my part of the family business or whatever is just so small, and then I have to make a living for me, my family. I got a kid, so
Oh,
it only means that like the thing spreads out so much that it's not really feasible for me to be working on only on the family owned tequila brands, but I gotta do my own thing
So
because my equity,
what's your own thing?
well, I guess before
Tequila
that though,
Carrera,
like your grandma had 6 kids. So what order of the kids was your mom or dad? Like who? How are you related?
dad.
It's your
So it
dad.
was five boys and one girl.
Five.
So my dad, I think he's the third. No, he's the
Okay.
fourth.
Luis, do you do anything else other than tequila, or is this it for you?
I'm actually an attorney. Um, so
I
that's my
knew it.
first.
Un abogado.
That's
I
Yeah,
knew it.
that's my first thing. Like I'm an attorney. I did litigate for a bit when I
Hmm.
came out of school. But the thing
How
about
old
it
are you?
is,
Because you look very
Are we
young.
allowed to
me, I'm
ask
30.
though?
You're
I'm 30.
30 and you're an attorney and you have a tequila brand
Oh
too
my
that
god,
you're
I'm such a
involved with.
Yes.
failure.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And you know what, Marissa, I don't know if you saw, but Sean from PKGD Group, he posted a really good uh, write up that he did, like an article that he did. I saw it on Facebook, but it was about, and I'm not knocking like brands that aren't like producer owned, but it was about like producer owned brands. And it was about, this industry is like so flooded with people like myself, go to Mexico and we learn all about making tequila. And then there's the brand owners that they want to start a tequila brand and they go to Mexico and they learn all about making tequila. So they do know everything, but they don't make it. And so his article was kind of about the difference, between the
Me
two. And I
personally,
found
I
that very
think
interesting.
Yeah, Luis, what do you
that's
think?
kind of like a trend, like it's a trend right now. But at the end of the day, most of the people that are gonna be left, because there was 352 brands that were there was registered last year.
Insane.
Yeah.
So the
crazy.
truth is probably like 5% of them are gonna still be alive in 3-4
Right.
years. But the
I
ones
think
that
Wait,
were
what percent do you think?
probably like 3 or 4%,
Yeah, that's
5%
what
at
I've heard.
most.
I've
Yeah.
heard it's like
Yeah,
very
yeah.
low.
Well, there's like over 3,000 brands of tequila, and I think under 300 producers. And that's kind of what he was touching on is, you have, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to own a product and make it yourself. You could have somebody else make it, but there is a little bit of a difference, when it's like
Yeah,
in your
definitely.
blood and your family and generations back, and you're
Well, it's an
actually
identity,
It's an
like
identity.
that's why I'm not a practicing attorney anymore, and I'm in tequila, because when I was an attorney, it didn't feel like I was being myself, because I grew up with an identity. When they asked me, oh, what do you do? What do your parents do? Oh, well, we're in tequila, and we've always been tequileros. So at the end of the day, whenever I got this opportunity, I jumped on it because that's part of who I am, and that's part of the identity that I've been having ever since I was born.
Yeah.
And I do think that there's multiple layers to this, right? So, of course, being born into an industry, certainly, like, there's a legacy there and there's something inherent in you. But that isn't the only way. And that's the only thing I want to be careful with because,
Yes.
we know brand owners who it's not in their blood, but it's in their blood. Like,
They're very involved. They're
and
very involved.
and it
Yes.
had to be tequila. It
Yes.
couldn't be vodka. It couldn't be rum. It had to be tequila. And the problem that I take with some celebrities, not all, but with some of the celebrities, the thing that I really don't like is the celebrity who was like, tequila's doing well, I'll do tequila. And it didn't have to be tequila. It could have been anything. And they're just spending all this money on marketing, and it could have been vodka, it could have been rum, it could have been anything else. And instead, they're just ruining this whole industry, disrupting this whole industry that easily could have been whiskey, like whatever. And that's what drives me nuts. So certainly, like, there's a few flavors, right? There's flavor one, the people who are born into it and like need to do it. It's in their blood. They have to do it. Luis, that's you. Then there's person number two, and we can name countless examples, and I don't want to call
so many.
But there's so many examples of people who are in it for the right reasons. Tequila means a lot to them. Certainly, they're not Mexican. They weren't born into it, whatever. But it had to be tequila. Then there's the people who are like, well, I couldn't find a good tequila, so I built my own. Fuck you. Like,
and I have a huge budget, and I have connections with all these people, and I'm
right. Like, I have money.
We're published in every Spirits magazine for
awards. We got all these
awards.
Yeah. Oh, you know what brand is that? God, what is the name of that mezcal where that woman just got her ass handed to her? She started.
Yeah. I saw that.
Mezcal's better, and it was like,
like kind of like the girl from
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest did the same thing.
I saw everybody jumped on her.
Yeah,
we went hard on, like, and it's funny because, like, that's basically like her going, apples suck, fruit is better.
Yeah.
Apples are fruit, tequila is mezcal, sweetie. Like, get your shit together. So yeah, like, someone like that, I put in category 3, which is it could have been tequila, it could have been mezcal, it could have been rum. They're just there for the money. And those are the people that I don't want to support because I want to support the family businesses. I want to support the people that it was like a spiritual thing they had to do.
Those are the people that, like, they were never really interested in the culture and what was happening. They just jumped on the tequila trend and have a lot of money to spend on marketing. And I really can't stand to see that either. And I have to bite my tongue every day.
Those are the people, again, that, like, people say, oh, you hate on celebrity brands. I don't hate on celebrity brands. I hate on brands that are in it for the wrong reasons. It can be a celebrity.
Yeah.
But it can also just be someone who is like, I just kind of want to just start a tequila.
It's not always celebrities. It's not always celebrities.
Yeah, that lady, I don't even know her name. And I'm glad I don't, and I don't want to know it. But, like, what was it? Whatever.
No, let's have her on the show.
I mean, I would have her on. I will talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I will talk.
Mhm.
Like, bring her on. We will just drill her with questions, and then about 3 minutes in, when she realizes that tequila is a form of mezcal.
So Louis,
Mescaloon, Mike says. God damn it, mescaloon. Which
So, Louis,
obviously
what
is mezcal plus Tulum,
Tulum.
which is an expensive vacation
Mescaloon.
destination. Fuck her. Oh wow, we're gonna get thrown off YouTube before we
So,
even get
Louis,
on it.
let's just rip on brands that like don't really care about the culture for the whole rest of the episode.
We could do that, or we could do the exact opposite and highlight brands that are in it for the culture, like Luis's Tequila Carrera. So,
Yes,
Definitely.
Luis,
yes.
why don't you tell us? You started as an attorney, so it sounds like I
Yeah.
mean you went to law school, so clearly like you weren't thinking tequila was something you were gonna pursue, right? Because you wouldn't just go to law school. So when did it become apparent to you that tequila was something you wanted to do?
So an opportunity arose. We had in the family company what we call family protocols, that you have to be removed from the company and have to work out somewhere else, and you have to meet certain requirements.
Mhm.
And when I fulfilled those requirements and a position open in the company, I immediately said yes. Like, yeah, I want to do that, because I realized that what I was doing, it was good and I liked it, but it wasn't who I am, because that's the identity that I have. I've always been like pulled into tequila, and I love tequila and I love the culture. And then I started seeing all these celebrity things that you're talking about, and it really got me thinking, like, what was I gonna do? How was I gonna leave my mark in the industry? Like, how, and part of it is just continue to do what we've been doing. So you notice that we had with Tequila Carrera, we've had two noms over the history of Tequila Carrera.
Yeah.
That's because Tequila Carrera is not under the family umbrella. It's my uncle's brand, it's my brand, and we're working in it together.
Mhm.
But the family got mad at us because we wanted to do something else outside of the family.
But it sounds
So
like
we had
they
to go.
wanted you to, right? Like they made a checklist.
Yeah, no,
of what
definitely.
you had to do.
Definitely. So they pushed us out. So we started working with someone else. They let us control our processes and this and that, and pick and use our yeast and everything. So we had a good profile. But then 2 years ago, we proposed something that honestly, it's attractive to them, because we were gonna let them make our tequila, and we are gonna pay a certain, like, preferential pricing, I guess, like,
Mhm.
because we're family. But it gives them a little bit of cash flow, and like we're able to bring it back home. So right
Mhm.
now we're making Tequila Carrera at home, and then you see, I have two different types of bottles, right?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
this one's traditional method. So it's stone and brick ovens, it's roller mill, it's fermentation in stainless steel tanks, and then stainless steel distilled. But this one right here, we just rehabbed a whole production line that we used to use back in the 50s.
Mhm.
So we rehabbed that Taona. We bought new copper stills. We rehabbed our fermentation tanks that were our cement, and we started using it. And then that's why it's different, because it's different process. It's a whole different profile.
Wow. So wait, you
It's
ferment in cement?
They did.
Oh, they did.
We did,
Okay.
and then we don't, but then we are, because with this line we rehabbed it.
Wait, hold on. You did.
Wait.
Then you didn't. Now you do?
We did back in the 50s, and then we
Uh-huh.
stopped doing it. We had the pools, like they're like this, like brick tile kind of food grade tiles,
Mhm.
and they were empty, but they were just sitting there. So we decided that for this profile that we're doing, we were going to rehab the whole production line. There was going to be two independent production lines, and then that we were going to use that. And honestly, it turned out to be a great profile. It's really clean, really straightforward. It's definitely a sipper compared to this one. So I would say, like, this would be more of a mixer, and then this would be more of a sipper, because
So
this
the
one is
the
more
one-
complex.
Yeah, that one, the one that you're saying is more of a mixer. That was the one that was made at Tres Mujeres, which is 1466, or that's the one that's made at 16.
No, it's 1465.
1465. And is
Yeah.
that
So
it's no longer made there, right?
No longer made there. We brought all the production back home.
To
This is
1610.
1610, brand new product. The thing about noms, it's really not straightforward because it's not always been 1610 for us, but we did have to change legally because legal reasons. We had to change the whole company name, and whenever you do that, then the nom goes attached to that, so we had to get a new nom. So we've been around, like our distillery, it's been around since 1938.
Whoa.
Wow. That's a really long time.
You gotta do a big birthday in 12 years, huh? Like.
So it was La Alteña was in 1937, which is the Tapatio, which me directly and my family directly is not, because it's our extended family that owns that.
Yeah.
It's the other branch of the Camarenas. But that was founded in 1937, and then we founded ours in 1938. So,
wow.
And actually, they used to help each other, because we still have receipts of like back in the 50s, 60s, where we're making Tapatio at our factory, at our distillery.
What?
So, it's pretty crazy, because, at the end of the day, my grandfather my great-grandfather was brothers with their great-grandfather, I guess.
Oh my God.
There were siblings, and, it goes back all the way back. So have you guys ever had the opportunity to come to Arandas?
Yes. I was there a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're driving towards going to Ocho's distillery, ours is like 100 meters back.
No way. But I passed it a few weeks ago.
You passed it, but it's on the left.
Okay.
So Ocho's on the right side, and then ours is on the left side. So they're basically like right across the street.
Oh man, it was a very quick trip that I booked like 4 days before I left. I went down to the El Pandillo Posada, but it was very last minute. Wait, that's cool. Okay, so a few things. One, you mentioned being an attorney because your family has like a rule that you guys have to do other things.
We have to work. Yeah, exactly. We have to work.
Tell me more.
Elsewhere.
I want to know. So you have to do.
So we have to work elsewhere. We have to have a degree.
But you don't have to have a law degree.
No, not a law degree. It's just any degree. I just chose law because I like.
Okay, but hold on. If my family said to me, "Hey, you can be involved in the family business, but you got to go work for someone else first for a little bit," I don't know that I would go into higher education and get like a law degree or like a master's. I'd probably be like, all right, let's check the box, do the craziest, easiest major, get it done, and just like.
I think it's obviously different for you guys than for us, because we see law degrees as a bachelor's.
Oh.
So it's an undergrad. So it's not really like post grad stuff, like grad school.
So you didn't have to go for 3 years after.
No, I just went for 5.
For 5. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have become a Mexican attorney. My parents always wanted. Okay. So that makes more sense. Well, no, because in my head, I'm hearing him go, well, then I went and got a law degree, knowing that like my family just had.
It's a little bit different.
And maybe I'm oversimplifying it. Like I don't. Like, is it a checklist? Is it like you have to do these things, like, and then you check them off the list, or is it more just like go work for somebody and come home?
No, it's kind of like a checklist. Like you have to have some character test. You gotta pass the character test, and then you have to be 5 years removed working for someone else or another company. You gotta have your degree, and then you have to get approval from the board members.
Wait, I love this. This should be a TV show. So character test. Has anyone in your family failed it?
Well, I'm the only one that's worked there, and then I don't work there anymore. So there's no one working in the family company actively. That is a family member from the family company.
Wow.
Whoa.
And wow.
And
so now you are making Tequila Carrera.
Yes,
you
Tequila
are
Carrera.
Master
This is our baby. Yeah, me and my uncle, we share the same passion for making tequila, so we make a great team.
Is that Lalo Camarena?
That's Mauricio. Lalo's my cousin. Yeah.
Lalo
so Mauricio
on the show like 3 years ago. He was one of the first.
Yeah. It would have been 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lalo.
Yeah.
Lalo's got
Actually, I
a
can
great
find out.
project that you guys will probably hear from him soon. Like he's working on something very special. So if Lalo, you're there,
Yeah.
love you. He's a great guy,
He's
really
okay.
fun. He's my most fun cousin out of them all, by
Oh,
far. So
Oh, the fun cousin. That's the
we're
one we love.
that's who I am.
we're really good
All right,
friends.
he was episode. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Do you want to know what number episode he was? This is insane.
It was under 100.
Oh, it was much,
Like
much
lower
Like
than
50?
50.
lower than 50.
50. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, no, keep going.
I remember
20?
chatting with him. I think I was chatting with him and booked him on the show. He was one of the people that I booked.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You want to know how wild this is?
How wild.
Take a guess. I want you to guess because this is crazy.
Was
28.
Was he episode 10?
No,
No.
a little bit
26.
after 10. A little before 26.
What?
24?
Before 26.
24, 25, maybe?
Keep going down.
20?
15.
If you're
15.
in the comments, take a guess what number Luis's cousin Lalo Camarena was. It's a wild number. Actually, it's a number that is young enough that Leonardo DiCaprio would date it, old enough that it's illegal.
17.
Legal, I said legal.
Legal.
18 or 19.
18. He was episode 18 of TequiLadies.
Wow.
What a full circle moment.
Episode 18. We are here at episode 203.
Wow.
That is
Hey, that means that the brand has survived.
And that's why
Longer than
probably
the average.
We don't have bottle, Marissa, because that was before we started like telling them to send us both bottles when it was. 3
I didn't
of us.
as soon as I saw the bottle, I was like, it's not what I was thinking. I never received that.
Yeah.
Bottle.
Yeah.
That was 185 episodes ago. Let me tell you something about 185 episodes ago. We back then had 3 co-hosts. We did not require that all 3 of us attended everyone. Whoever booked them had to be there, and that's Heidi. You were the one who booked them, and that's why you got the bottle. And I didn't, and that's okay. We, I think, maybe had under 1,000 followers. I mean, it was not that we have that many now, but like collectively between the 2 of us, we have 25.
I think I had less than 2,000 followers personally on my Tequila Mamacita account.
Oh, until I made fun of Clase Azul in a spectacular fashion without using a single word, I was hovering around 6 forever. I couldn't break that 6.
Wow.
So yeah, all you have to do is not say a fucking thing and just make fun of a very famous brand. Okay, all kidding aside. So you have like all these requirements to work in the family. You pass them. Then you're like, screw it, I'm gonna go make my own anyway, right? Like,
Well, they actually fired me.
They fired you. Was it the character test?
Nah.
Wait,
It
why
was
did
more family drama. It was more.
What? I don't know anything about that.
I said the meanest thing to my brother in a text message today, but I said it in a way that has plausible deniability. So I'm here for the family drama. So they fired you for what?
I mean, no reason
He's an
particular.
attorney. He's like, I'm not gonna.
This is where you're going to see say NDA, right?
NTA. Yeah, I mean,
Let me ask you this: if you could go back in time to before they fired you, would you do anything differently?
no, because that got me to where I am right now, and I'm happy, and I'm doing what I like. I'm creating tequila. I'm making progress. I mean, it's slow and steady because Tequila Carrera hasn't received any foreign investment. So what we do is with our own money. So that's probably why you don't see it as much as all these other brands that have been push it. Like you see, whatever you see, like 2 or 3 influencers talk about the same brand during the same month.
Yeah.
It's going to be paid partnership.
Yeah.
So
they don't
you
love
can
Tres
just tell.
Generaciones that much. When I saw that, I just started laughing. I was like, "You don't." That is
So that they push. I mean, that's fine, but that's not who we are. Like we're still family owned. We're still at small scale, even though we're already selling in 12 countries. Because Tequila Carrera is doing great in Colombia, actually. For example.
Whoa. Okay, wait, hold on. What are the 12 countries? Because we're seeing a lot of brands breaking into Europe. Like Europe is getting a pretty big appetite for tequila lately. So where are you? You're in the United States, which by the way, you said no
Yes,
foreign investors. We're foreign investors, right? In this case, US
you
money
guys
is foreign.
are.
That's
Yeah,
so
no, no,
crazy.
no. For an investment, I mean, we haven't been funded by anyone else but ourselves. You know,
Yeah. It's funny to me because when someone says foreign, I think like, far off places, but like the United States.
like Saudi, like
Yeah,
Saudi,
like it's like, oh, but like
like China
we
money.
are foreign investors, guys. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're in the
yeah.
United States, you're in Mexico, you're in Colombia. Where else?
Yes, we're in Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Oh,
Yes,
That's so
we're in
cool. One of my
nice.
Japan.
favorite bartenders is from Ecuador.
We're in
Wow.
Russia, actually.
What?
We're in Russia.
And
We're
did you
in
say
Ukraine.
Japan?
We're in a lot of Eastern European countries like Latvia, Lithuania,
Hmm.
soon Azerbaijan.
What?
We're in Australia.
What?
I mean
Wow.
that's
Wait.
part of the thing. Like the tequila boom, it boomed not only for the U.S. but like it opened the doors for every other market in the world. So even
But
though you don't,
how do you choose? I'm sorry. How do you choose Azerbaijan? Like what is making you go,
Yeah.
well, we need to expand.
so
How about
we have a
Russia?
good partner. We have a good partner in Russia and Armenia, and those countries kind of do their thing,
Hmm.
and they just help us out. Like like, oh, there's this one guy I know from this country, because they speak the same. I mean, everybody speaks English right now, but like the culture, they understand their culture, so they think that it's a good product for that country. Like we would just talk and iron things out. But it's honestly really cool that we're able to be in so many places and so random. It's crazy to think, like you would think like, oh, you're probably in Spain, in the UK, in Italy, like
Right.
bigger countries, but honestly, for us, smaller scale, that we don't have a lot of investment that we can pour into other countries for opening markets, those kind of countries are great, because that's what gives us opportunity in order for us to invest in bigger markets. So this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be launching in New Jersey.
Woo!
We've
Azerbaijan,
talked.
Colombia, New Jersey.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Are you in
So
Tennessee? I feel like I maybe have seen the bottles in Tennessee, but maybe it was just in my house.
yeah,
I don't know.
probably not Tennessee. We're
Okay.
in California. So if you're in
Okay.
California,
I am.
if you're in Texas, if you're in Nevada, if you're in Colorado, or if you're um, in Illinois, you're gonna be
Mm.
able to find a Tequila Carrera.
Okay.
Uh, and
But you mentioned
we're in a couple states that all have like national stores. Like we're in some stores in Minnesota, and we're in some stores we're gonna be in some stores in North Carolina. So
because
North
we're making
Carolina.
strides,
Wait,
but
you're going to be in North Carolina, but not Tennessee?
yeah,
yeah,
because
I mean
the
that's
laws are
it's
different. Like I just got
Yeah.
into this conversation today with someone. In fact, a lot
Hmm.
of brands choose New Jersey before they choose New York, and there are a few reasons for that. So, Luis, are you familiar with those reasons? Can you share why brands would choose New Jersey over New York, or would you like me to?
I honestly don't know much of the differences, but we've found some report with a great company in New Jersey that believes in the brand, and hopefully we're gonna be launching this year with them. All goes well. So I mean, it's nothing like a preference thing. It's more of a opportunity thing. So
Yeah,
whenever
I'm
the
just
right
surprised because
opportunity.
North Carolina is it's a ABC
it's a
state.
control state.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, so
control
we're only
state.
in
So
one
that's why
store.
I'm
We're
like,
gonna be in
whoa.
one chain. So we're gonna only gonna be available in one chain that has
It's a
130
chain.
Okay.
stores.
It's a chain, exactly. And that's what
Yeah.
makes New Jersey easier than New York for a lot of people. One, New York is saturated.
Yeah.
Certainly, when you get into New York City, there's a high population density, but outside of New York City, the population density is just not there. New Jersey has the number one population density of any state in the entire United States. So you get
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, so you get more people per square mile, and it just if you think about it, New Jersey is flanked by New York City to its east, Philadelphia to its south, and in a lesser extent, you've got like Boston within 3 hours, you've got DC within five. Like New Jersey is just kind of a crossroads for a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So it ends up being like a good population dense city or state.
I had a great time. So I visited a couple of months ago. had a great time. I enjoyed it a lot. And
Why
because
didn't you tell me? I didn't tell you when I was in Aranda, so it's fair.
it was only probably like for 2 days. I was there for 2 days, and honestly, because the flight from Guadalajara to Newark, if you've ever taken it, it's a red eye
wow.
flight.
Wait,
So
you had a direct?
yeah,
Wait, what? With what airline?
yeah, Volaris. But it's new because it's Newark.
I
So
love
it's Guadalajara, Newark.
I love Newark.
So in Newark Airport, it's actually right by the place that I was going to, like
Yep.
the company. So it was really cool.
Newark
You know,
Airport is more convenient than JFK, and I will die on this hill.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
easier. It's easier. But okay, so back onto the New Jersey versus New York thing, just quickly. We have population density, but also the one thing that New Jersey has that makes it better than New York for smaller brands is the network of stores. So when you get into one store, you can get into a few because they have chains and things like that. Whereas in New York State, it's more independent. So like you have to go like get all these like different stores on board all the time, and it's just like
It's funny how we look at it from our side. So how I look at it, it's that every state is equivalent of a small country, because
yeah.
they like even from one state to another, even if they're neighboring states, they do have different regulations. They do have different ways to go to the market.
Uh-oh, we froze.
Uh-oh. It says he's getting an incoming call. You're back.
Is that good?
Okay.
Yeah,
now we see you.
They are. So, but to your point, states very much so are very much like different countries. And I actually wrote my thesis for business school on this about comparing the United States to EU countries. And one of the good things about being in New Jersey soon is New Jersey's basically Italy. So you're getting Italy. You get I'm just kidding.
Hey, I have a question, Luis, about your new brand, because the way actually I met Luis was through a chat on Instagram, because you had invited us to in
for
September
a lunch
to the
party.
Tahona launch, and I was just coming back from Jalisco, so I was like, dang it, I can't make it, But is the new bottle? Did you hold it up earlier? I don't remember.
You hold it up. Let's. And then with only 10 minutes left, I do want to cover the cost and where to find it.
Yeah, I like the bottle.
So hold it up and spin it very seductively in front of the camera.
Seductively means like this.
Does it? Seductive means different.
I don't know if you've ever gone to my Instagram account, where I do like some little videos where I dance.
Oh,
I'm familiar with the camera.
Yeah.
So you know what seductive means.
I mean, I don't. Well, I know nothing. Not a thing I know. What I do know is that this new platform allows me to share my screen. So let me see if I can share a picture of Tequila Carrera for everybody.
I'd like to say a couple of things about our standard, like our new line, which are really good news. So it's going to be that we are going to be having a price drop. So whatever price you see right now, it's actually going to be considerably lower. Not for the Tahona line, because, that's our brand new product, and it's honestly really inefficient for us to make. So that's why the price, but even if it's sold category, Tahona is going to be the new category for tequilas.
And you guys can all see this, by the way?
It's going to be...
It's going to be inexpensive. How many bottles of that Tahona Blanco are going to be produced?
Bottles. So our first round was 600 cases. So it's probably going to have, probably going to have 24. No, what is it? 3,600 bottles right now. And we just did our second production, which is going to be 1,000. So
I want to talk to you about this later aside from the show, because I would love to review it for something, but it would be really cool.
Definitely. Just let me know like address and
okay.
I'll do that. The thing why you guys don't have it in your hands right now is because like the dates, and I have to go through my distributor, it was really, really fast, especially it's really hard getting people to work on these days, like
Mm-hmm.
between Christmas and New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
I just yelled at all the Gen Zers in our office because on Monday, the only people in our office were the millennials.
Wait,
Gen
is
Z was
that
like, we
you?
didn't feel like
Is
coming
that
in.
you?
Huh?
Is
Is that
that
me?
you? Is it?
It's
It says
it's probably me, right?
Luis Fer Camarena. You're like jumping out of something.
Probably, yeah. Luis Fer Camarena.
Heidi, question for you. A few minutes ago, I was sharing my screen. Were you guys able to see that?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, I
Sharing the
was.
screen on what?
You were. Yeah, you were. Right?
Yeah,
You could see the bottles and
yeah.
stuff?
I
Yeah.
could see the bottles. I could
Oh,
see
that. Yeah. I could see
like the
that.
Google
Yeah.
search. Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
definitely.
going crazy. Okay. So you were able to see unfortunately, when I did that, I brought up a liquor store, so I was able to see the pricing. So it looked like the Tahona Blanco was about $60. What
That
else
sounds about right.
is that right? And then what else is in that product line and what are the
So
variants?
this is the only Taona product that we're gonna be making
Okay.
because it's honestly it would be dumb for me to age it because if you're gonna make something so clean, so like why temper it with the wood,
Right.
So because a lot of flavors change whenever you add it onto a barrel, and then it's gonna be more important like what you have in the barrel than what actually comes in the barrel. So that's why
Yeah.
we wanted to keep it clean, straightforward. The Blanco Taona, it's not going anywhere. That's not changing. And then our Blanco tequila right here, which is our core line of Blanco, we actually have 7 different SKUs or products for for this bottle, which is Blanco. We have Reposado, Añejo, Extrañejo. We have a Dos Maderas version, which is it was aged 1 year in American oak barrels. And then it was finished with 3 months in French red wine oak barrels.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So that, and
Love
then
that.
we just launched a Joven with Tequila Hombre.
Oh, cool. The ball
Yeah.
Oh,
gag.
look what this says.
And then we
2021 SIP Awards, gold.
yeah.
So
And then we
wait,
have our still strength.
and so you've still strengthened Tahona. So that's 7. So you got Blanco, Repo, Añejo, Extra Añejo, Madera, Joven, or Still Strength, and Tahona.
Yep.
Oh.
With the Blanco, then it sounds like you make a few Blancos, right? Because you make the Blanco that it's Tahona, and it's
Yep.
solely Tahona. Then you make another Blanco that you sell as a Blanco, but then also age for the Reposado, the Añejo, the Extra Añejo, the Still Strength products. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that
And
makes sense.
is the Tahona that the one that's fermented in cement or no?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only one. The only one that uses that.
And what does
Okay.
The
cement do?
ones.
Because fermentation, like people argue over Tahona, no Tahona, roller mill, like all that, and I tend to argue that fermentation matters more than any of that. So what
Yeah,
does
definitely.
cement do during fermentation?
It doesn't tamper as much whenever you limit the contact with metals. It does give you a cleaner profile, a more straightforward profile. I mean, obviously everyone's gonna say, "Oh, my tequila tastes like cooked agave," and But this is a traditional Highlands tequila, which means it's gonna be fruity, it's gonna be citrusy. It's not gonna be as herbal as a lot of other ones, but it's gonna be citrusy. You're gonna feel that lime, that pearl.
Is that from the cement? Like if you did it with cement and you did another version without the cement, like you did it in just like wood vats, like what would the difference be in the flavor, the texture? Like,
So I
you
would say it's the fermentation in wood and in cement or brick tile. It's going to be more similar to each other than stainless steel because stainless steel does have a little bit of a different variation. But also in fermentation, other than that, it's also the time that you give it to ferment and then the yeast that you use for fermenting. So
Yeah.
I would
it's
think it's
definitely
gonna.
honestly.
I would think it's gonna have like a little more minerality because one of the things, like I'm in Napa right now, and there's some wineries that are fermenting their white wine in cement. It's an egg. It's a cement egg, and it gives it kind of this like crisp flavor with like this soft feel. The mouth feel is soft, but there's like a little minerality in there. And I think maybe that's what that does. Kind of like with Cascahuin, they do like the cement fermentation too, so you get that. So I would think that that's what that does. I'm really excited to try that Tahona.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's really it's hard to tell from this perspective because I don't have a version of my Carrera that uses cement, but then it doesn't use the Tahona, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
since
Right.
because I crush whatever I crush with the Tahona, I put it into those tanks,
Yeah.
like those cement tanks, and
But
then
I'm with
whatever.
Marissa. I'm
Do
with
you have a
Marissa.
Tahona
Like
that you
I
put in
think the
wood?
fermentation affects the flavor a lot more than a Tahona. To
Well,
me.
I agree with that entirely.
Yeah.
I think the fermentation. So, Luis, do
Yeah.
you have a version? You don't have Tahona. Okay, you don't have a Blanco that isn't Tahona that's in cement, but do you have a Tahona Blanco that is in wood instead of cement?
No. My only other production line is the one that has it's either going to be fermented in stainless steel or it's going to be fermented into cement, and whatever's
Just for
fermented
fun.
into cement comes out of the Taona. So they're two independent lines.
Mm-hmm.
But just for fun.
The
Do a
only
batch.
thing that I'm sorry, do a
Just
batch.
for fun, do a batch.
Well, if you guys give me a shout out, then I probably will. I'll give you guys first bottles.
Hell yeah. We'll
Yeah.
come down and live stream it. Because that's actually the ultimate way, right? Is to run like sort of an experiment. Now, there's all different things: the environment, the air, the temperature, like the weather that
The
day.
season, yeah.
The season, like so. You
The
can
master distiller.
What's that?
The master distiller.
I think it's glorifying. It's glorifying. Like, honestly, it's a team effort, you know?
Yeah.
It was like Access would tell you the moon phase or whatever, right? Like there's all these different things, but at the end of the day, you can never run a perfect experiment. You just can't. So that's
Master distillers are overrated.
What's that?
Master distillers are overrated.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
it's
so.
It's a team effort.
You can have like
wait, he is a master distiller. Why do you say that?
You could go to a symphony that has the best acoustics, okay, and you have the best musicians, but you have a conductor that sucks. It's not going to sound the same as if you have a conductor that knows what he's doing.
Well, we're not saying that master distillers aren't important, but we're saying they're overrated. Like, because you could have an amazing conductor and put him in like a wind tunnel.
No,
because I mean, I give too much credit to the people that have been working with us because they're people like we might be multi-generational owners, but we have a lot of multi-generational employees with us.
Right.
So the guy there's this one kid. He just joined like a year ago or 2 years ago. He's a 4th-generation worker. So his great-grandfather worked with us, and then his grandfather worked with us. His father worked with us, and he just joined us. So I think to me, the people that make it and the people that are working there day to day are definitely the most important people in the process, you know, like that's why I'm saying, like, you know, we give too much credit to master distillers, but we don't give credit to the people that actually are working in the distillery.
And they definitely deserve it. Those are your musicians in your symphony. They have to know what they're doing, you know, but you're directing them. You're directing them to like do it the best way that you know possible, and that's your end result. That's your product.
But I mean, sometimes they do give us tips. Like, why don't we try this? Or I've noticed that this yeast works a little bit faster at this temperature. How about we use this other mix we mix it a little bit of these, a little bit of that, and then the people that are distilling or cutting, they're like, oh, you know what? Why don't we try cutting at 50 instead of 55? Or why don't we try cut it? Like, you know, we do take everything. All the feedback that we get from them, and then we just decide what we think is best, you know. But we definitely, they're an active part of our process. And
well, you're very gracious
to those guys.
And you're very humble too. And I think you have a great product. I mean, I only know what I have here, and it's great. I'm excited to try your other some of your other SKUs.
What part of California are you in right now?
In Napa.
Napa, okay.
Northern California. Lawler's Liquors is my store. Lawler's Liquors. Peter from Lawler's Liquors. He's awesome.
The other thing too, like to build on what you're saying, Luis, is you obviously created an environment where one, your employees want to be there for generations, which is really cool, and so did your family before you. And then second, they feel comfortable giving you suggestions. Like there's scenarios and worlds where people don't create that environment where someone would feel comfortable saying, hey, why not cut it at 50 instead of 55, et cetera. So kudos to you on that. I think culture and the culture you build obviously is one of the most important things that any leader does in an organization. It sets the tone for everything. So
I feel like because part of it is because I'm young, and that gives people more of an easier way to approach. Other like if you're approaching like a 60 or 70-year-old grumpy old man that you always see and he never talks to you, like it's not gonna be the same as me. Like a lot of these guys are my age or younger than me or a little bit older than me, so I feel like that age thing gives me the openness and being able for them, like being approachable.
Yeah, you're approachable. But I've met unapproachable 30-year-olds too. So like, don't deflect too much of the credit. Take some credit here because again, like you're saying master distillers are overrated. I don't know if master distillers are overrated or if good leaders are underrated, because certainly a good leader is one of the most important pieces of any recipe of any team, whether it's tequila or rum or whiskey or whatever it is ends up being.
But I have found that the people that are the most talented at what they do are usually the most humble. It's like that, like in Tennessee, in the music business too. You meet someone that's produced some incredible artists and they're just so humble, like, oh no, I just do this and it's all them, So that's like a sign of somebody that's really good at what they do.
And also, like they always say, you can accomplish anything as long as you don't care who gets credit for it. Have you ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
I've
never heard that, but I mean, honestly, I'm not too much of credit. Like I wouldn't take that away from the people. Like I said, that put all the work. Like it's a team effort, and if I'm successful and everyone's successful, so
yeah,
it's kind of like team sports, right? Like it doesn't matter if you don't win the championship, even though you got MVP.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta.
Well,
so
it depends who you ask. There are some people who right now are like, I don't care, I just want that MVP.
There's some big egos in this industry, honestly.
There's big egos.
Mm-hmm.
Big egos, let me tell you. But, okay, so this was awesome. This was our first foray into YouTube, which we've been promising to try and then chickening out, but we did it. So thank you, Luis. Thank you for jumping on with us 20 minutes early to like talk through it and for trying 5 different links that I sent frantically in the last hour. Truly, like, if not for you and your effort, we would not have made it to YouTube. Now, I don't even know if we made it to YouTube. People are in the comments.
I think we did. I saw some comments popping up there.
Oh, I like that Phil attributed my quote to Ronald Reagan. I do think that might have been Ronald Reagan.
If there was any other questions, like if any of the people that are listening have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at my socials. Like I'm pretty open.
And fun fact, he's
at.
Let me put his Luis
at Luis Fer Camarena.
Because it's not the guy that I tagged. There's this other guy, and it's not him, and he's in all of our.
I think he's Felipe's son, one of Felipe's son.
Yeah, I think he's like, what the fuck? I tagged him in everything, and then he's like, he never replied, and then I was like asking him questions about tonight's live, and he wasn't replying.
You want to know something funny? Even though we're related and everything, I went to this Cascaween anniversary party that they threw, and it was the first time I met Carlos Camarena.
Oh wow!
I never, even though we're kind of related, and then my family, my father's his cousin. Like I've never met him in person, so I just met him like a couple months ago.
Now
that speaks to like the lore, like there's probably some family drama going on there that I'm unaware of, but
honestly, Carlos is such a celebrity, and I remember I met him at an event in Brooklyn, and I rolled up and like he walked in, and it just like the world stopped. He and Jenny both walked in together, and I was like these are celebrities.
Aura. I think that's how the young people call it, right?
And then they sat me next to them, so on my right I had Carlos, on my left I had Jenny. I was right between them. I was afraid to breathe. I was so excited. I actually have a really cute picture. Let me show you of the 3 of us, because I was like, well, do you mind if I do a selfie? I mean, I'm right here. And I'm not like a huge selfier, but I'm also not a huge selfier. So that day I became a selfier. And let me find the picture, because it just like, boom.
Oh, that's so cute.
And
that's a cool
and
picture.
Then I was like, while we're here, I did a video of us just like cheersing to the camera.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, come on. How cool is that? That's like memories. But anyway, okay, so this is our first YouTube ep. We next week are going to be on YouTube, and then the week after on YouTube, and then the week after on YouTube, and we are on YouTube now. That is what we're doing.
Inevitably forever on YouTube.
We're gonna try to add these to Instagram. I don't know if it's gonna work. We will try. But next week we have Tesoro Azul. I will post the schedule right after this. Then we have Jay and Maddie. Of the Tequila Report is their new endeavor. You probably saw some people, including Heidi, being proponents.
You guys are all rock stars, honestly. Like,
I'm not a part of the Tequila Report.
you guys move markets, so
It's not.
You
It's not
guys
like
are
that.
probably.
Everybody thinks it's a review site. It's not. They've actually partnered with Tequila Matchmaker, but it's more of like a publication. So there's going to be like stories and articles and all sorts of different things on there.
5 seconds over, so I'm cutting you
Yeah.
off.
Oh, okay.
We'll cover that in Jay's episode. And then after that, the last guest of this month is Brad Nykum of Tequila Tasting with Brad.
I can't wait to talk to him.
He's so funny. Anything else you want to cover? And just know that anything you take from this minute, we will take from another episode because we can only do 5 hours. So anything else to add?
Me? No, not really. Hopefully you get a chance to try Carrera.
Awesome.
When it's in Jersey, just shoot me a note and I'll go find it.
Yeah.
We're gonna we're aiming to launch in March in Atlantic City. So because there's gonna be an event there for.
Nice.
I did my 25th birthday there. That was a long time ago, as you can see.
Well, thank you so much, Luis, for being on the show with us. You were an amazing guest. This is a historical episode, and we thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Hey, thank you. Hopefully, you guys invite me again after.
Yes.
Well, we'll do it in the 185
update.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you guys in 185 more episodes.
Yeah, we'll see you on episode 388.
Yeah.
Year
Book
number,
that.
I guess 7.
Book that 2030.
Look for that.
Yeah, it actually will be 2029. Holy God.
Yeah.
Try Carrera.
Anyway, Heidi, what do we tell them? What do we say?
We'll see you next and every Tuesday.
See you next and every Tuesday. TequiLadies signing off from YouTube. Cheers.
Salut.